doing? You wake up to the channel. I've just missed the tractor. It's a John Deere. It's no Massey Fergie, unfortunately. So bad marks there for the local farmer. Shouldn't be a Massey Fergie. And it's a lovely evening. We're going to see a lovely sunset. Just been walking the dog. The dog. We're walking the dog. Aye. It's an amazing old bus this. It's 30 years old. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any free road tax with it, does it? Because of the Labour fucking asshole government. Which would have been another 10 years for this. Rats that they are. Fucking rats. Labour government. Fucking animals. This is a full video, there's not going to be any pausing, no interruptions. Well, it might be. Yeah, it might be, of course, yeah. Sorry, I apologise for my incompetent comment. So get home, get an Empire biscuit, got tea, sort the van out in the morning. I've got quite a bit of scrap in it. You know, there's stuff about all over the place if you just look. So somebody dumped a load of stuff and there's scrap metal. Fucking hell, is this car going quite fast? There it was. We're on a trajectory for collision. I always try and do different routes to keep things exciting. You know? Yeah, overtake me. Yes, go for it. Yes! Wow! What is that? Was it a Mazda? Some kind of Japanese thing? Right, so So we're now. So we had me and the Calamatron were contemplating going to the Goth for a pint, and I says, look, we can't do it on a Sunday because just can't do it on a Sunday. Would like to. Again, I was thinking about my first marriage there, and there's a lot of things that I think from the long term failure, I think like, so the role of a woman in marriage women generally control their men, or they should control their men. For want of a better word, I mean, men control women and women control men. So it's a mutual. I should really use a better word than control, but I think So that's how they stay together. And the reason you stay with the same one is the same partner. It's beneficial financially long term. And so unfortunately the first marriage that I had, we should have stayed together, yeah, without a doubt. Be better for the children, be better for both of us, but and she should have, like, so I'm sort of like, I'm trying not to sort of like play the blame game, but she should have recognised that it was better, that would be a better outcome. And also I needed guidance as well to not do some of the things that I did do. But a lot of the things I did were a sort of result of being kind of dumped, really. You know, like, it's like, you know that thing when the cat's, what was it? When the cat's away, the mice come out to play. So, and there's also a lot of that expectations that women have from men are a bit unrealistic. So I think it could have worked, maybe. Well, I think fundamentally it was a mistake. I married the wrong person. She already dumped her first husband. I had 2 children with him. So that's not really a good sign, you know. And they come away with all the excuses under the sun about how they had to escape violence and had to escape this, that and other. And most of it is, look, I think it takes a lot of effort to be married. So I think she's cocked up and I've cocked up as a result. She's married again, but I don't think that's really ever going to be. So these children are not his, the grandchildren's not his, you know. So they're lying about it, of course, but that sort of stuff comes out in the end. But I got a really bad deal with them lot. But in the long run, I came out on top. I came out on top, yeah, in the long run. Yeah, I did, yeah. And I'm happy that way. I've landed up independent and able to do my own thing and survive my own way. You know, in a sort of self-sufficient sort of manner that's working. And part of the reason it is working is I was married twice, so I do know what it's like to not have anything. So you have to get resourceful, you know, in terms of procuring. There's stuff everywhere, making money everywhere. But so now that I'm on my own, I get to share it with me, not with fucking her, which is the way it was when married, and that's the way it is for most men when they're married. Because I keep getting this word, hypogamy or something. There's 2 words, hypergamy, I think it is. Sorry if I got that wrong, but it's when you mate up the hierarchy. So women tend to mate up the hierarchy. But me and my first wife, the 2 of us, we were both from middle class families. Both middle class families. I'm not sure exactly if she was mating up. I think she was probably, because my family were better off than hers, but money is fucking everything, so fuck off before you start that shit. Money is it, it's not everything, but it's fucking important. The roundabout's looking nice and tidy. The gate's all squint. Right, so there you go, right. Fucking thing's got no diesel in it, because some fucking twat was, the garage has been driving about in that thing. Definitely, yeah. But I'm going to find out quite easily, because I know where I've been, and I know how much the mileage was. So basically, I can work out how many miles it's done since it was MOT'd, you know. So how many miles I've done since then. Now, and I know how many I've done because I know where I've been. I've been to Edinburgh 3 times, and I've been to Falkirk once, and I've been down to down Stirling once since it was MOT'd, and from the MOT station back to my house, so I can work it out. I ain't bother at all. But I'm a bit like that. If I'm doing something that I should maybe think in the back of my mind I shouldn't be doing, I won't tell them. That's sneakiness, sneaky behaviour. So it's learned childhood. It's better to be upfront and honest with people if you can. Tell them what's going on. It's much better because it can create problems and cracks in your relationship and whatever relationships you've got. But I'm not saying that I do it right all the time. I don't. But I should try to, or I should aspire to be an honest citizen, honest and upfront with your fellow members of society and the sort of peer group that you're in. In my case, it's quite a small peer group, but there's 2 or 3 people, I suppose. That would include him, the mechanic, and probably, yeah. I don't know if it does or no. I'm not sure if I'm overstretching my remit here. Probably I. Bit of a strange person, but then I am as well. I've got a lot of these car boot friends, I suppose. Right, so thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll get you in the next video. I'm going home to have my Empire biscuit and cup of tea. Bye! One 88517